Hello and welcome to the WellSite Studio page creation and content management demonstration video. Let's jump right in here. What you will see if you're logged in as an admin, which I am here, you'll see up here that my username is there. You'll see a little menu at the bottom right, and if you mouse over it, you'll see a bunch of options available to you. So the top one is going to be Page Manager. And these pages here correspond with the pages that you see on the site. The ones that say yes for shown in navigation, these are the ones that will display in your top level navigation here. As you see, those correspond. These say no, so they're not shown up there. I'm going to add a new page. You can create a new page either at top level or at any subsequent level. So I want to create a page underneath the sandbox page. So I click on that, and I have some pages I've already created that I would like to get rid of, so I'm just going to do that now. Alright, so I would like to create a new page. So click Add New Page. And there's a lot of other options, including meta information, navigation, etc. But I'm literally just going to leave these blank because they're not mandatory, and that they're kind of for another discussion. Okay, so we see our new test page has been created here, added to the list. If you'd like to sort them, move it up, you can actually take that, put it anywhere you want, drag and drop, and it'll affect the order right there. Okay, so to actually edit the page, if you click here, this is similar to what we've seen before, but now you'll see at the top, because the page has been created, that it's been assigned a URL, so you can actually just click on the URL, and you'll notice the URL structure is the domain name, the top level page, and then the actual page we're on. Okay, so here we are. We are at the page that we've just created, and the first thing we want to do is add some content. So I'm going to click on Edit Content. Okay, so what I'd like to do is now populate it with some text. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some text from here. Because I don't feel like typing all that. Alright. Alright, so here we have our text. I clicked on paste as plain text here because I didn't want to copy over any of the formatting that's been done by the HTML of the other site. It's always a good idea if you're copying from a Word document or another source that has any kind of formatting to either copy as text or as from Word here. But that's again for another discussion. So anyway, so now we have the text here, and if you submit that, you see that the text that you entered is now there, but we want to obviously add some more elements to the site. So if we click on Edit Content section, if we scroll down a bit, we'll see this bottom right, this link right here. It says Upload New Files. So let's click on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some files that are going to be used specifically for this page. So you see under Associated Page, the drop down, you can actually associate with anyone, but we've pre-populated to just be associated with this particular page. Okay. I'm going to upload a picture. Right. And you can randomize what's called randomizing file name. What that does is it assigns a file a random name just in case you have a lot of pictures and you don't want them getting overwritten. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to resize it because I want it to be no more than, I want to be 300 pixels wide. and I'll leave the height blank because it'll auto size based on, if you just put one dimension, it'll auto size the other one. Okay, so I'm going to upload that. I'm also going to upload a PDF. Okay, I'll leave that one. I won't bother randomizing that. And obviously, you can't resize a PDF, so that's left blank. Okay, so now we have a message here that says 2 files were uploaded successfully. We can close this down. All right, so now I want to put a picture in the within the content. So what we do is you put the cursor where you want your picture, and then there's a little green tree here, and that is the image editing icon. Okay, so because we've added a picture, we now see in the drop down the name of the picture that we entered. All right. And what we want to do is we want to have it float. Well, here I'll show you what it looks like initially. See, if you put it like that, you'll see it just kind of plops itself right at the beginning of the text, and you've got this big blank area. But what we like to do, what you normally would want to do for photos, is have the text wrap around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it again, and then now I can click this. All right, I go under Appearance, and I want to set the alignment left. All right, then you can actually adjust the height and width, but I'm going to leave it as is because it's a good size as it is. And here you can put some vertical and horizontal space. So I'm going to put some vertical and some horizontal space so it kind of gives a little bit of a buffer around the picture. Update, and now we see that the text is floating around the picture, so it's not, you don't get that awkward big spot. So here, let me just submit that and we'll see how that looks. All right, so now we've got some text, we've got a picture, and let's see what else we can do here. Okay, so now what we'd like to do is maybe we'd like to add a video. To do that, we have a YouTube video here, okay, and there's this little button below that says share, and so there's a URL, so you can just actually take that, copy that URL, go back here, and then this icon here is for embedded media, and there's a lot of different things you can do, but YouTube videos are one of them. So I'm going to click on that, and then if I paste that URL in here and click over here, it automatically detects what type of content that you're entering. So we have a baby baby hamster eating cucumber. So let's just simply insert that, and there's your video. All right, so let's submit that and let's see what that looks like. All right, so now we have our page, our content, our picture, our video, and we're going to do one more thing, or a few more things actually. We're going to add at the bottom a little link, or a little okay. So this here, these chains represent links. So what I'm going to do, because I want to add or insert a link, I've highlighted the text that I want to use as a link. Click on the link, and now we have a link list here at the top. It says File My PDF, because we've added it to be associated with this page. The files, any files that you add, are going to be at the top. All right, so there we have it. Target. We're going to open it in a new window because we don't. If you're opening up a PDF or another document, you don't want it to take over the window you're in. So insert, submit, and if you click on it, it opens up a new file, which is not very exciting, but all right, so that we've added picture, content, video, files, and we're going to do one last thing, is going to put some extra links into the content here. So if you simply, again, highlight a phrase and edit a link, you can either type in your own link in the the full HTTP format, : okay. All right, so then there's your link. Or if you're linking internally, you can use the list here, and it automatically populates that information. All right, so we've gone through creating a page, adding pictures and other content, and publishing it. So there you go. Hope that's been helpful. Thanks.